Hello, welcome back. Last time I met the Pikachu, which changed my fight with the Neochu from just barely possible to definitely impossible. So I did indeed find some time to play on my own here. And, okay, so can I see the playtime difference? 76:54, 78:46, so a little less than 2 hours spent total. I was looking for two things, a good place to get money and a good place to get crystal points. I found the first, I didn't really find the second. But I do have a money route now, so basically a plan for how I would accumulate gil when needed. I'll show you what I discovered. I found some other stuff too. And I have enough crystal points, Christogen points is what they're actually called, to get the accessory slots, I think, at the very least. So let's see what I have. So Crystarium, yeah, 200,000 for the main people. I guess I'll start there. Because yeah, having that accessory slot will be very nice. Easy, and I got lots of points left, so... Oh, those go up to 60,000 at this point, and if I want that roll level, ooh, that's pricey. So I could get 2 of these. 500 HP and 23 strength, or... I think that's something I'm more interested in for Snow, at least, at the moment. I want him to know slow. And he can. Okay, let's get that slow. Because I think this is going to be key to my strategy in future fights. Do I want to keep this going? No, I probably would prefer to work on the roll level for... Yeah, there's Sloga up here. It's a long way off, though. Roll levels, sure, got it. They're a long way off. I'd prefer to keep working on Commando, getting toward the end of this grid. Yeah, I'll take the HP. Sounds fine. And sure, just commit those points to that. Why not? Alright, so, Saz. Hey, your HP is over 10,000 also, so 2 people can survive 10,000 needles for a moment. Accessory slots. There we go. Yeah, so probably putting it all into that unless you want... You were just doing medic to have something at all to do because you had mastered everything else. There's a few to go in Ravager, but I should be sticking with... Yes, Ravager is where I was. I should be sticking with Ravager. Sounds good. Similar story for Vanilla. And Ravager. I'm pretty sure you also do want to go all the way here. There's nothing else higher priority for you. Why was I giving you Synergist? Did I have a reason? Ooh. Protect Ra? Is that protect on everybody? Yo, I like that. It's expensive, though. It's interesting. So Protect Ra is cool. What else do you get? Shell Ra. That is pretty neat. And there's 2 more. Brave Ra? Ooh. Faithra. Okay, that's a good choice. However, I still want that roll level on the Ravager. Or do I want it on Medic? Is there another roll level available here? There is, yes. Yeah, that's probably actually what I'd rather have. Now that I think about it. Yeah, so now that Accessory is done. Options open a bit, and Medic, I think, is what I want you to focus on. Okay, others... I'll do them later. So another thing happened. Is there a Cactuar right here? There is. Let's go fight it. Before I do that... I'm gonna set my paradigm to bully. I tried something. So I was fighting Cactuars to see if they could be a viable source of Christogen points or of money. Then I remembered I wanted to let Cactus Dance go off. They always do it first thing, so if I start in bully, nobody's gonna do anything offensive if I don't input something. So this is what happens if Cactus Dance completes. He casts Grow. Wait, and then you call Encore Dance. Oh, I didn't let that happen. So you grew. You're now a new type of monster. You're a giant Cactuar. I fought one of these already. And I didn't Libra it, I didn't look at its stuff. Susceptible to daze, but Vanille doesn't know that. Chocobo Plume, Cactuar Doll. So you're bigger now. Your kicks are nastier. I'm not sure what else changes. Your stagger threshold didn't, your something. Your stagger threshold didn't. I don't think your health did. Snow, you gotta be on the ground for that. You missed every one of those attacks. There, try Disaster. Yeah, so it's a triple kick now, and it stuns more aggressively. So there's an Encore Dance. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. You're not just gonna, like, turn into a Gigantor, are you? You might. Actually, I want to fight a regular small one, too. Because this one gave me 10,000 Christogen points at the end of a battle. With it taking that long, that's not worth it. But it is interesting. I actually went Hero's Charge here. So yeah, this is a new entry for my data log. Everybody interrupts so much, and then you spend all of your time being where Snow doesn't know how to get to you. Alright, Snow, be a Ravager so that you don't decide to punch as much. I could also make different decisions. Weakness, absorbed, weakness. Weak to fire, I see. That's why you want to punch, because you're inflamed. Got it. And you don't know any fire spells. Yeah, this triple kick just slows everything way down. Because look how long it interrupts Snow from doing anything there. As you get kick 3 times, you get a bunch of hang time in the air, fall down slowly, then stand up. Then he can resume his stuff. Also often has to run over to the thing. Yep. Yep. So yeah, fighting this thing kinda sucks. But it's interesting at least. So everybody's on fire, in the good way. Can we be hasted too? Eventually. For you in particular, I certainly would like to be able to cast Slow. Hey, I can now, if I assign the paradigm. Let's give Snow a paradigm that includes Slow. You're immune to it. So it wouldn't help here. I think that's going to be a very important component of a lot of fights that I still have to do. Let's check if Zernitra is susceptible to Slow. I'm not sure about Neochu either. I think it is. I think I have actually slowed a Neochu. Like, I took Fang into a fight with one once, didn't I? That's what I think I remember. Did you gain more health? I wonder. Given how much longer this takes, I don't think that's explained just by the triple kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 digits.
That was close.
Hey, he said something different. Because all of our health is very low. Yeah, so 10,000 Christogen points. I got a Deceptisol. Cool. Alright. I should probably use those ever. I think I've used one once. So I was going to go into Mahabara, but I have other things to do. Chocobo, you can stay where you are. I appreciate your moral support, but I have stuff of my own. So this raging battle right down here... I'm not where I thought I was. Okay. This is the way I want to go, past the save point. So this raging battle right down here, this is actually a good source of Christogen points. Because I can easily ambush these monsters while they're distracted with each other. Just go touch a behemoth butt. I'm trying. There we go. You will preemptive strike. I'm in bully right now, which is non-ideal. Okay, so yeah, stagger the Behemoth King, because he's the tougher one of the two by far. But with that preemptive strike he can go down very quickly. The Mega Cytherian will help a bit. Oh, doesn't even need to. Look at that. Man, remember when Behemoth King was tough? Yeah, so this is a pretty low time investment for a battle that gives... How many Christogen points? Remind me. It's like 6,000?
No problem.
So I'm fighting this one every time I walk by it. Yeah, 6,600. Not too bad. Alright, I still have the mission I wanted to have, right? Two-Faced Fiend, Cilia Springs, yes. I'm gonna try that today. It's pretty iffy, but I'm going to try. Oh hey, I have another accessory slot now. I should fill that with stuff. Right, so I'm using Connoisseur Catalog, Collector Catalog, Survivalist Catalog. Where I'm headed right now is to show off my money grinding spot and what I'm getting out of it. For that... Let's see, what's the most appropriate thing to put on for... I basically want to get battles done quicker, and defense does not do that. So, offensive things... there are, like, special effects... Wait, is there something that casts bravery at the start of battle? Not that I have, it looks like. Tetratic Tiara, that's... Well, Vigilance is sort of an offensive... Well, no, it's not. It's purely defensive. Whistlewind Scarf sounds nice. Let's start with that, I guess. So there's Whistlewind Scarf, there's Nimbletoe Boots, that's for Sentinel. What's a Speed Sash? Every time defeated. Random instant chain. What? That's the Yai Strike item. I found it. There it is. Hold up. Instant chain? Wait, instant chain? Wait, but you don't get it? No, that's a speed sash, sorry. Yeah, speed sash. He doesn't get it. Is it because he has that chain bonus? What does instant chain actually mean? Why is it in for vanilla? It has a second icon on it. Is there like a set bonus going on here? High HP power surge. Wait, what? Kill ATB chart. What am... ATB rate plus 10%. Are there set bonuses? If I take this off... Survivalist Catalog. Yeah, that loses it. What? Uh-oh. There's a hidden mechanic. Random instant chain. Nothing. Magic Wall 5, nothing. Magic Wall 5. Okay, so like Witch's Bracelet would not normally do that, right? I put on Witch's Bracelet, I take off Speed Sash. No, it does. Maybe? Huh. Anyway, you had some sort of catalog. Shrouds, that's why I got that Deceptisol from the giant cactuar, who I need to look at in the data log, by the way. Somehow you get random instant chain. Right, you can describe yourself. Occasionally fills the chain gauge of a target instantly. That sounds good. How occasionally is occasionally? Can I, like, make it better? Looks like that's all random instant chain. So, Saz has a bonus. ATB rate plus 10%. So he has just a passive slight haste. High HP power surge. HP above 90%. Oops. Okay, yeah, so Snow likes the bangles, huh? Physical wall. I think I've seen these before, I just never registered what they were. So, I'm gonna say it's not a set bonus. Okay, Power Glove, Imperial Armlet, Connoisseur Catalog. Okay, yeah, it's a per character bonus to a particular type of accessory. Oh, wow. Okay, this gives me incentive to check the other characters for what they can get from that. Okay, you had some sort of catalog. I didn't make very good note of that. Power Glove. Imperial Armlet. Alright, so you want a bangle for Power Surge, an iron bangle specific, or mithril. High HP Power Surge. I mean, you're already doing nutso damage. Would it be even more so? Sounds good to me. You get either that or physical wall, and that's it. Okay. So sure, I'll take them. So it has to be mithril bangle. Okay. This is awfully late after having beaten the game to discover this. Okay, so this is now motivating me to at least take you into the Crystarium far enough to get the accessory slot. Sounds good. Let's do it. Individuality. It's there, but it's kinda well hidden. Will it be enough to make me actually take somebody other than the team I've settled on? Maybe. So Vanille, instant chain. Don't like the unpredictability of that, but if it's strong enough, I can deal with it. So accessory slots for you. There are accessories that I don't own, I'm pretty sure. Probably some I can see in the shop. So physical wall with different set of bangles than Snow. Magic wall with Magician's Mark. Alright, physical magic wall. Those are the things you get. First 10 points of damage from magical attacks. Is that literally just minus 10? Like, the tiniest token amount? Alright, so nothing you can do catches my eye. You're hoarding some accessories that other people might be able to use, people who are actually in my party, so I'm gonna actually just steal those from you. Alright, so physical wall 5. Physical wall 5, that's all you get? I am unimpressed with your choices. Is this a set bonus? Wait, no, hold on. Now this is all changed to physical wall 5. This is a set bonus. Oh. There was a tutorial about this. Oh no. So it's not character specific. It's in here. Primers, battle? No. Gameplay basics? No. Main menu? It's not exploration. Was there not something about this? Synthesized abilities? Yeah, here we go. Synthesized abilities. Passive abilities. Bonuses granted by equipment and accessories. Certain combinations of equipment grant additional hidden bonuses that none of the items provide when equipped individually. Oh. Okay. Wow, I just like blew past this when I first saw the tutorial and never thought of it again. Look at those example stats there. 500, 32, 22. Yep, I mean this was from when those were what they would have been. Okay! That was when I learned about them. Feral creatures, cactuars, giant cactuar. So 6-digit health. 6-digit health. 77, 777, 87, more chain resistance. Weak to fire, absorbed water, weak to fire, absorbed water, status immunities those. Chocobo plume, cactuar doll. So you gain this devastating physical attacks, you gain 10 chain resistance, other than that your abilities look the same. It is level 7, of course. Alright, well, before I go anywhere, I feel like I need to let a cactuar cactus dance twice. So let's get on a chocobo. This is a very meandering episode, don't worry about it. This is a very meandering game, at least in this phase of it. I have goals, they're kind of indirect and hard to work on the way I need to. Okay, so I was gonna go digging for treasure in case Chocobo found any, but that didn't happen. I did do some of that to see if I could get a decent amount of money, and I ended up with, I think, 1 more gold nugget than I had, and some other miscellaneous stuff. Alright, so I am in bully status. Let's try letting you evolve twice. Encore dance. If you turn into a Gigantor, I'm just gonna end the battle. Mature. Cactuar Prime. 1,000 needles. Look at that. Cactuar Prime. 100 chain resistance. Question mark. So I've Libred you, but I haven't learned about you yet. Can inflict fog. Rude. Whoa, okay, snow above 90% health is dealing a lot of damage. What? Wait, no, Vanille's instant chain went off. Oh, what? Okay. That's a difference. I got a Cactuar doll. Wait, so this EI strike thing, I'm calling it that because of Dissidia Final Fantasy, that's what they called it there. Random instant chain, was that just very unlikely and lucky, or is this just how battles are gonna go now? Is this what I was missing? Oh, I have a lot of Scarletite, by the way. Let me show you where I got it. And perfume. And yeah, some gold nugget, gold dust, etc. Right, yeah, how's my shroud status? By the way, I can sell shrouds. They're in the items category. I just didn't think to look there. 16 Deceptisol, 12 Aegisol. And by the way, there was no Encore dance, so Cactuar Prime is your final form, apparently. And Gigantuar is a separate thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the Seathway Stone. This is a lot to keep track of. It's fine. Not a problem. And since this battle is here, I feel the need to fight it as I go by because it's easy Christogen. Camera, please, show me the beast butts that I want to touch. Well, I touched your shoulder. Is that good enough? Yes. I'm still in bully status.
Thanks.
It's fine. So Behemoth King, already most of the way gone. And yeah, Snow's increased damage is pretty good too. I can feel the difference. You missed. Those numbers not so impressive. But when a thing is staggered, it's different. There we go, easy 6600s. So, let's go over to Vallis Media. Teleport to, that's up here, base camp. This is where the only portal destination from Orphan's Cradle is now. You used to be able to go to 2 places, but now that... I don't remember the name of it, the like, inner sanctum of it is open. Now it's just the one portal to Vallis Media. I think the outgoing portal from here still works. Somewhere in, Yachus Massif. But this is the only way to get back down to Pulse. So that's just the portal I take both ways now. So I poked around here and decided, after looking at it, that the best place to go was... I started talking hoping I could line up with actually going there, but then loading took a while. So right, there's the inner whatever it's called over there. And then there's the outside of Edenhall. I went and picked a fight with some sacrifices down there, and they didn't seem too great. Maybe I didn't persist long enough, because what I am fighting out here, outside Edenhall, is sacrifices, and a couple of other things. They were giving up the goods better than these were. But maybe I just didn't persist enough, and this would actually be easier. However, there's a real good spot just outside of Edenhall. Let's go there. Now loading. There we go. Not allowed to change the camera for a while after this, so look at a close-up of Snow's collar. So these monsters, these respawn whenever I cross the threshold that changes the music to this. So I can go back and forth and do that if I wish. But the route that I followed a couple of times was... Go here, fight these two if you want, they're not the main feature, but they are part of it. I need to change away from Bully, because I don't want to start in that. I want Decimation. So I have 3 types of catalog on. Oh, and there was something I was trying to get a feel for. I cannot tell if I'm imagining this or if it's a real effect, but ping-ponging between Relentless Assault and Tri-Disaster really feels like it instantly fills Snow's ATB gauge each time. Is it an illusion and it's just filling during the, like, clothing change transition? But I've observed this before. It seems like... See, there it didn't. It's mostly from Relentless Assault to Tri-Disaster that I seem to get a full ATB gauge. So it feels like shuffling between those two paradigms gets me more attacks than just staying in one. I think there's something to it, but I just can't tell for sure. I'm still on bully by default, dang it. I'm reminded to change it at the start of a battle, then a battle takes a while, and at the end of the battle I've already forgotten. This has happened before. It seemed like I had to wait for all the attacks to finish to get the benefits of full bar. 2, 3, 4, 5. So try disaster. Not full bar, but it charged quickly. So if I wait here... I mean, if you imagine the animation playing in between, that'd take about the same amount of time, probably. I think I'm maybe imagining this. But sometimes it seems like there's something to it. Are you still above 90%? I can't judge how much of a percent that sliver would be. You might have lost the 90% bonus. So here's a perfume. Those sell for 14,000 gil, which is pretty good for the amount of effort it takes to get them. So I fight this Vernal Harvester and 2... I didn't change my paradigm! Mara. If I do it just right, which I didn't because my paradigms were wrong for it, I can stagger all 3 of these at the start of the fight. It doesn't really matter that much, but it can be done. Right, so this was a 3-way fight. So no attacks on me until one of the sides goes down. Alright, I haven't seen Vanille's random stagger since that Prime Cactuar. She hasn't had that many opportunities. I'll be watching. Maybe I just got really lucky. Maybe it'll never go off again. Anyway, yeah, so just not too much effort for these battles. And on most of them I get either Perfume or Scarletite. Scarletite goes for a lot. It's also a transformational catalyst. I don't know exactly what it goes into. It doesn't go for as much as Perfume, though. Perfume is the big prize. 14,000, I think it's 14,400 is a lot of money. I didn't change my paradigms. So those both staggered at once. Can I kill this one and still have the other B staggered at the same time? Those did both stagger at once, right? It was from the Ruin guy, I think? No, you're not staggered. Either you never did, or you recovered. Oh, I'm slowed. That won't do. Would have been a good time to test my ATB recharge from Paradigm Change thing. Okay, if I ever get slowed again and notice, I'll try and do that. Anyway, Scarletite was the much more common drop it seemed like when I was here before. It's not being today. It's been either nothing or Perfume, which honestly I'm super fine with, because Perfume is the prize I want. I mean, I don't. I want to sell it to somebody else. Get the money from it. Yeah, I got, wow, one of each. Yeah, so those are the 3 things that I get from these battles. All of them are good. So I go as far as doing this battle. There we go, that should be preemptive. I didn't change my paradigms, it was not preemptive. Will I remember after this battle? Probably not, given the pattern we've seen so far. But maybe. Yeah, so easy to fight, very rewarding for the money. Only downside is the Christogen points are not very good. 14,400. No, that's the amount. 1440. Am I mixing up my numbers? Let's see how much perfume sells for. Because I might not actually know. I just know that it's a bunch. And I have the funds to do quite a few upgrades right here at the moment. Still waiting for you to manage to actually land that death blow on Snow. It's never happened. I'm not above 90%. That's okay. Battle's quick enough, I won't bother. I'm remembering to change my paradigm. At a good time when I might actually get to the menu and do it. Scarletite perfume, fantastic. Paradigms, decimation, there we go. So yeah, I do that circuit, run back here, clean up anybody I might have skipped along the way, because sometimes I don't fight those first two on the way to the Vernal Harvester. And then if I wish to repeat, this is how I respawn the monsters. I can actually sort of watch it happen. The threshold is just past that doorway, I think, so... Music changes, go here, and they're back. Anyway, so... one cycle of that got me quite a few perfumes and stuff. So if I would sell... right, yeah, I got more Aegisol, which I will use... just for the benefit of it. It's pretty good. So, Scarletite, 7,000 each. Not bad, honestly, if I'm not going to use it for other stuff. Since I can get it so easily here, I don't know what to do with it. I'm just going to sell most of what I have. So 210,000 from this. Gold Nugget, Chocobo dug that up. 60,000 from that alone. Gold Dust, a fourth of a Gold Nugget. Sounds great. And 13 perfumes, so that's 162,000. I think I had a bunch of Scarletite from all sorts of stuff. Also Cactuar Doll. It has a needle firing mechanism. Wow. Sounds dangerous. Anyway, yeah, so I can easily get Scarletite if I end up with a use for it. And it's worth more than these other... yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the 8,000 one, I wonder? If there is one. Didn't I have a credit chip in here somewhere that's worth 500? Maybe I don't. Maybe I sold it. Anyway, so I have 580,000 gil. That trapezohedron looks more plausible now. I think what I want to do with that money is upgrade a restricted Saz weapon. So Vanille will be my chain causer with her special bonus. Saz will be my heavy damage dealer, other than Snow. And Snow will be the surviving sentinel for battles like Neochu and stuff. So I guess I'm heading back here to get to Celia Springs and see if I can get the Zernitra there taken care of. I may have just leveled up enough that it'll be perfectly reasonable without anything special. Or I may need to do special things. I'm prepared for either. Got all that money and I should do something with it. So, upgrading Saz's guns, Rigel's I think was the ones, is not the only thing I wanted to do with that money. I'm also interested in accessories like the Power Glove, because Snow is clearly benefiting a lot from that. And Vanille has a magic boosting accessory I'd like to be better. Let's do those things now. So I'll pull up my notes and remind myself what the efficient way to go with those is. Right, there's a save over there, but I'm gonna waste on my way to Sulia Springs. Guess I'm not walking through Mahabara. Maybe later I'll evaluate the Christogen and Gil income from that. I'll check today what it's like in Sulia Springs. I did try Font of Namva, where the chocobos are. That was a fairly poor spot for it. Did I try anything else in particular worth noting? Tried the... not the Harry Archaeopolis, the other one. Padrian Archaeopolis. It was underwhelming. I want to save here. Save data 6, yes. My clocks line up to something sensible now. This is the real-time date at this point. And if I look at my computer I'm using to record this, it also says the same thing. So I can stop getting confused about it. So if anybody wants to know exactly how much ahead of time I'm recording this episode of this, at least, I won't necessarily tell you about all the others. That's where that information is. Okay, I am here for... what? I want to look at the mother lode. So there's that scarletite. It is the most expensive thing from the mother lode. That sells for 7% of the buy price? That's not very good. And even so, it's still a good source of money. Alright, so definitely never buy a scarletite. I'll still feel fine about selling them. Well, this sells for 33% of the buy price. Wait, so those ratios are not the same? I would assume the sell prices were just a fixed percentage of the buy price, but no. Clearly they're not. Fascinating. It's very quiet here. What am I doing? Lenora's garage. Do I have superconductors? Yes. Do I want them? No. I would rather have ultra reactors. Probably. I have 2 of those. What am I upgrading? I could totally buy this now if I sold everything that was on me. I don't wish to, but I could. Particle accelerator. I assume that's less efficient than ultra-compact reactor, but I haven't actually checked it, have I? Okay, so with what's on me now, the upgrades I can do are what? The upgrades I want to do are what? Things that are equipped. Mithril bangle. I mean, more HP would be cool, I guess. It'd be a small drop in the bucket, though, and not worth the material cost. I just want it for the synthesized bonus. Power wristband. Saz is using that? Is that giving him the bonus that he has? It must be. So, can I buy another power glove? Maybe I can turn a power wristband into one, but can I buy either of those things? Yeah, now is when I actually care about accessory shops. This is not an accessory shop. I don't even know what the accessory shops are. Is it this one? Nope, that's also weapons. Is it you? Yeah, here we go. I can buy a power wristband. Let's learn how to... wait, and a brawler's wristband, and a warrior's wristband. I have a warrior's wristband. Why is Saz not using it? Does it not give him the same bonus as the power? Let's buy brawlers. So now that I know accessories do special things, let's have at least one of each that's cheap. And maybe even at least one of each that's not. So Sparkbane Brooch, don't have that. I was also told that disassembling things could get me items I can't get elsewhere. So far I haven't seen any of that. What are the items I wanted to have more of? Well, Power Glove, I'm working on that. Wasn't there something else in particular? The magic equivalent of that. Okay, so that would be like the Sorcerer's Mark. So Vanille's using the Shaman's Mark? Because it's leveled up. Better than Sorcerer. Okay. Anything else I want to look at here? What are you? Platinum Royal Entite. Creature Comforts, I know that one well. Let me refill on my basics. So I guess that's Sturdy Bones, Vibrant Oozes, and there's one other that I'm not full on. It is... Barbed Tail. I mean, if I have that many of the other things... Since I'm here. So, hold on. Why is Vanilla using what she is? Shaman's Mark level 3 increases magic by 64. You should have the Sorcerer's Mark, right? Ah, Hope was holding on to it or something. Okay, so Sorcerer's Mark level 6. That's already better. Okay. Whistlewind, right. So Power Wristband you are currently using. I don't have another Power Glove. With the Brawler's thingy, it would work the same and better. Would Titanium be better for you than... Mithril? No, it's lesser. Platinum gives you the physical wall instead of Power Surge. So if I'd like swap this... Oh, there's a second, so I could also have physical wall with that. At the same time as the Power Surge. Is the catalog affecting the Power Surge? It is not. Like, nothing's telling me it would get rid of it. It's specifically the Mithril Bangle that gives it to me. Yeah, this tells me it would get rid of it. Okay. Is it with the Winged Saint? Yeah. Critical Power Surge. Ooh. Well, I don't want to stay in critical health. Enfeeblement, Stagger Lock, Improved Ward, Paper Touch. So it's alongside the Winged Saint that happens. ATB rate... So only the Fomalhaut Elites and Whistlewind Scarf gives you the ATB rate. Random Instant Chain, however, is not weapon dependent for her. Is it the Royal Armlet? No. I could also have high HP Power Surge. Interesting. High HP Power Surge. I mean, honestly, it's not too bad. But you're not built as a heavy damager. That would replace my instant chain. So the Survivalist catalog is part of the deal. Maybe giving me a reason to keep that item on for boss fights. Okay. So first of all, I just want to make the things that I am wearing as better as I want them to be. I can involve this with... I actually noted this. Royal Armlet plus Dark Matter gives Imperial Armlet. What does the Dark Matter cost? Is that the 200,000 one? You don't sell it. That would be R&D Depot. 840,000. Oof. That's really expensive. Yeah, that's a little out of reach still. It is good. It might end up making sense, but right now I don't want to do it. Alright, Brawler, I wanted to see if I could turn into a Power Glove, maybe? Let's start here. So brawlers, thingy, barbed tail, the number is 36, right? Yes, 36 of those. I'm gonna write 36, I do have it noted here, I just didn't see the note. Now, I gotta play the game of how many reactors or superconductors do I put into this to get it leveled. That's clearly too much. Let's try for somewhere around 20 levels. Because the basic multiplier increasing things are so cheap. I'll instead guess that way. So Uraninite would turn this into Warrior's Wristband. Couldn't I have just bought that? Well, it's already better. It is level 8. So it starts at level 8. How about that? Should I give you a reactor? No. The response to these materials is a bit different. What do I want to guess? Level... So that would only give you 10 times the amount to get to that. 61 superconductors. Let's see what that does. Really? 61? Let's try 41 and see what that does. It did get it to star. Some of those were wasted. A lot of those were wasted. I'm going to reload because money is enough of a pain that this is less of a pain to do. I did save before I started this process. When exactly? Well, this was about 12 minutes ago. I spent about 12 minutes in that menu, right? I'm hoping to find Zernitra today. This is another one of those all day in the shop window things. Alright, so Warrior's Wristband went from... That felt like it started about level 12 or so? It was hard to tell. But, okay, so what am I equipped with? Mithril Bangle. Power Wristband. So I don't think I bought the Brawler thing. Where am I going? B&W Outfitters? Yes, a Warrior's Wristband. I already have one of those. Saz should equip it, and that's what I should upgrade. I upgraded the... I guess I put on the Brawlers one because I had newly bought it, because it was new. Ignoring that I had the Warriors. Yeah, I see what happened. Okay. I was using the check mark of equippedness to tell me which one to upgrade, but that kind of worked against me. So I want to turn that into a power glove. Pull the trigger harder and your guns will do more damage, using all that strength. That's how it works. So Warrior's Wristband. Yeah, you have a power glove, which is the higher base power on that. Warrior's Wristband I thought went up to about level 12-ish. So Barbed Tails, this was before I refilled on those. That's fine. An ultra-compact reactor would be way too much. Superconductors, though. So at level 8 it was 6,000 requirement. So starting from level 1, this is probably more appropriate. It did still star it. I'm just going to go with it. Scarletite, check it out. The thing I can get very easily. Now it's a power glove. Level 9. Great. Now, I don't know how far a power glove can upgrade. I'm going to accept this. Save again. and try and sort of find out how far the how many superconductors or ultra-compact reactors I could put into that. Let's try one ultra-compact reactor at times 3 and see if that is if it gets all the way to the star. Power glove. I'm doing level 9, the one Saz has equipped. So barbed tails, 27, 9 of another thing. Sturdy bones will do, just to be sure. Nothing, and then times 3. Okay. Now we're doing one ultra-compact reactor? Really? Yes. It did star it, and that looked like a waste. I needed only a small increase. So it's 250. Yeah, I will not waste that ultra-compact reactor, no way. So it's 250 is the strength bonus of a fully upgraded power glove. So if a level 9... Hang on, wait, I can compare levels 8 and 9. I think it stars at, like, just beyond level 10, actually. I have a level 8 power glove, a level 9 power glove, so that'll tell me how much strength it gains per level, and if it's going to 250, then I can extrapolate for what the max level is. And not waste materials. I'll bet I did waste some superconductors on the way there, but that's okay. 230, 220, so 10 per level. Yes, okay. So I want 2 more levels only. Is it a waste to take this times 3? Not in the slightest. It's very, very, very cheap to do that. Just do it. So I want somewhere around 15,000 in this. That's somewhere around. If there's a little more after that, I'll do it with cheap materials. It got me there. Okay. So Power Glove Star. Let's do the same for Snows. Oh, hold on. Can I evolve this? Not with anything I have. Possibly with Dark Matter, maybe? Maybe not even. Maybe that's just as far as strength goes. Alright, so I'm going to master yours. Just checking in case that already had some put into it. It did not. So that's a little more than 15,000. Let's say 17,280. No, that's way too much. Oh, I miscounted the other one. Right, because it's 8,000 plus the difference between... Wait, no, I'm doing 3 levels on this. So 24,000 plus a bit minus the 2,700 it already has. So let's just ballpark that around 22080. It is very slightly short. Alright, so I didn't go over. Now just dump some random junk into it. I do need a good bit of random junk. Does Dustlight do something I want to sell? I feel like that's something I want to sell. Alright, so random junk... Yeah, random junk I'm not going to use on other stuff. Let's do this to clean up my screw items list. Because it's all about the superconductors and ultra-compact reactors for me. Other stuff just will not do. Bomb ashes, yeah, that's nothing. Bomb shells, that's not absolutely nothing. Bomb fragment though, just any singletons that I don't expect to ever use can just be part of this plan. That's actually worth some. If it's worth that much, I'm not gonna do it. Digital circuits, how many do you need? Not a lot, just 1. Here we go. Alright, so I have 2 good power gloves. I want to also... Okay, I want to save that progress in case things go wrong. Just being careful with my money. This makes sense. So Vanille's magic booster thing. The Sorcerer's Mark, I want to give that the same treatment. She is using the Shaman's Mark. This is before I equip the Sorcerer's one. It's at level 6. Let's imagine that goes to 250. I think it might not. I'm thinking it'll stop at 200 at a star, then I'll have to transform it with my last Scarletite. I need to get more of that, but that will just be part of the normal process for getting money for funding things. Haven't touched Saz's guns. Whoops, that already had a bonus on it. That's okay. The amount of money wasted is relatively small. Not worth the reload penalty of having to wait so long. So, last 20 superconductors? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. It got it to level 10, 172. Okay, at this point I am reloading. Let's just find out what the star is. 180, so I was close. 7284. 180 is the maximum. Okay, so now I will take the penalty. 180 is the maximum. I'm thinking it'll get transformed. Yeah, probably with my last Scarletite. I wish I could just tell the game to, like, keep this scene in its memory, or whatever it needs to do when it's loading this. But I have to go all the way to the title screen to reload. That's unfortunate. Future games maybe will not store all of their data on an optical disc, and I can have that little problem fixed. That would be nice. Vanille. Well, you're not using it, but not Vanille. Sorcerer's Mark. You already have a ×2. Let's try... If I put 17 of this in, it got it to ×3. Okay, well that's less of a waste than the other thing. Shoot, what was the star? 180? 7, 8, 9, 10... 20 superconductors was not quite enough, but one ultra-compact reactor would be way too much. So I should buy more superconductors and put like 24 into it? I'm just going to actually individually buy... Oh, they're so cheap compared to what's in my wallet now. But, like, I'd prefer to do ultra-compact reactors. It's just the time investment. Like, the time investment spent getting money. I'm investing time one way or the other. I'll take the short-term efficiency right now. Upgrade. Sorcerer's Mark. You're at ×3. I said I would use 24 superconductors. So that is what I will do. It did not star it. It's at level 10. It needs just a little bit more, so dump in some low-tier stuff just to get it out of there. That's a slight waste. Can I do better? Maybe. Yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, but it doesn't go by tens, so that's why it was like that. So Scarletite to transform. You're now a Weirding Glyph. Gonna assume you go to 250 at, you know, that number. All but one of these. Then a few more of my superconductors. So I'm looking for... that would be 12,000-ish. 12,000 and change. That won't quite do it. Let's do one more. That still didn't quite do it, but it's within 1,000. Alright, 2 Tesla turbines. That's what gets you over the line. Weirding Glyph. Magic plus 250. Okay. So those accessories are upgraded. I don't want to mess with guns and stuff right now. I'm going to save one more time, just in case of things. And let's give a try to that Zernitra. See how realistic it might be. This is the way toward my mark, right? Yes. So if I'm fighting the Zernitra, is Zernitra immune to... here, sort. Is Zernitra immune to... slow? That's a feral creature. It is a... wyvern? Yes. It is immune to slow, so I don't have to think about Saboteur Snow. Okay. I do want Sentinel Snow. So if I don't have to think about Saboteur Snow... okay, now this is going to get complicated. Do I want only ever Sentinel Snow? At the start of the battle... maybe I want the option for Commando. I'm going to keep Relentless Assault on for now. So Riot Shield, that's... I'll start in this. See if I can reduce fish numbers. Mostly use Sentinel for things. Definitely want Protection, definitely Entourage, definitely Riot Shield. Probably not Try Disaster. Then again... maybe? I'm definitely going to want Mystic Tower. And... I probably will want Premeditation, so I guess that's my set then. So we're starting in Relentless Assault. Check your accessories. You never equipped that thing you upgraded on Vanille. Weirding Glyph. Okay. Still have the Instant Chain. Is that my target? It looks like a wyvern to me. But is it the wyvern? No. Wait, yes, I see that star. Right, yeah, okay. Zernitra. Let's just give this a try with... hold on. Unless I lose my synthesized ability, I can't justify the Connoisseur Catalog. Let's give you a... what is it? Imperial? You already have the Imperial Armlets. So this is physical. General's... yeah, it's mostly Feeding Stoop. I will take the General's Belt. I'll keep the Power Glove. I'll keep the Mithril Bangle. Really? Yeah. Royal Armlet, that's the one that does both. Power Glove is fine. Collector Catalog, I should not. Instead, I guess you should have something defensive like a Royal Armlet. Sounds good. Whistlewind Scarf is giving you the ATP advantage, which I'm imagining is going to be great. Survivalist Catalog, I don't need Shrouds. Ah, but this would lose your instant chain, so you're keeping that. Okay, you are keeping that. So let's try this. Right, I want to see if I can take out some fish super quick before I get Feeding Stoop done. And I'm not even bothering to do haste first. Yeah, stop that courtship dance. Okay, I stopped it. Other ones are doing it. Feeding Stoop's gonna come in at some point. Alright, so many more fish are here. I, at this point, really would like some haste. I'm gonna need protection. Alright, well, it's an unfortunate time for that, but this is when it's happening. It says, could you haste, please? Feeding Stoop happening. On who? Says. Alright, well, Vanilla will hopefully bring him back. Now, the fish aren't gonna multiply further, right? Let's try some Mystic Tower for a bit. Why you choose that fish? Choose the other one. Choose whoever's staggered. Vendetta sounds great. I don't know if they can courtship dance multiple times per... I need protection. Ouch. So Ceratosaur, Ceratoraptor. Get that out of there. Except we're in protection, so no getting it out of there is gonna happen. Vanille, could you heal Snow, please? Thanks. Could you do it more, please? Feeding Stoop's gonna happen at some point. Zunutra's just sitting there, though. Okay, here it goes. Perfect. Okay. So now I feel like I can Relentless Assault for a second. Kill that thing. Good. Alright, I think I have a decent chance of getting this battle done, as long as Snow doesn't die here, which is a concern, for sure. I'm gonna taunt Zunutra. Maybe that's a bad idea, but that's what I'm doing. It didn't work. Maybe I shouldn't. Vanille, you need, what is it, Foul Liquid? I think you're dazed, yeah. Feeding Stoop happening on Snow. He survived, barely. I'm gonna use a potion. I'm in protection, right? No, this is Entourage. I was wondering why I wasn't hasted. Alright, it's just Cerato's Sores now, which I don't think can Courtship Dance. Okay, so Feeding Stoop is much less scary than it used to be. It's not the instant killer if I'm not 100% super ready for it now. So let's try some Mystic Tower. Get these fish out of here. You do have Deep Protect, which is very concerning. I can't accept that. Feeding Stoop happening. I'm on Entrench. Yee! I was right to be concerned. I did live. I wish he had been Metaguarding or Steel Guarding or something. Entrench is cool. Finish that before I change. Okay, now. Kill fish. Oh, you can't, because you're... I actually don't know why. You had something happening to you that went away, maybe? Almost defished. There we go, we're defished. Okay, protection. Get in a good state for this. Yee, this is scary. Okay, only Vanille went down, that's acceptable. I'm gonna renew to save on Phoenix down. And also because it's just generally a good idea here. Okay, great. Riot Shield. Vanille should get healed. And now I can start my count at some point. I'm just gonna not bother counting, just stay Sentinel until... whenever. Let's Entourage, actually. Should I be concerned about this? I probably should have. Am I gonna die here? Yes. Okay. So that is still a huge issue. I cannot be dazed and not guarding for that. However, I can take the fish. Okay, this is fine, I just have to take Feeding Stoop extremely seriously. Stay Sentinel whenever it might be coming, but the configuration I have is completely viable. The idea of killing one early, I think, still has some merit. Because I can do that before a Courtship Dance goes off. I don't know if that helps fewer friends show up. That's the idea. And the hope. Maybe if I'm lucky enough, I can just, like, happen to kill the Courtship Dancing ones before they do their thing. Well, 2 of them are going down. I think a Feeding Stoop's gonna get me in a second, though. Maybe I'll get lucky. Really? You're not switching to Sentinel yet? Really? I'm gonna Mystic Tower and see if I can kill that staggered one, but also survive. Feeding Stoop happening. Vanille went down. Okay, in that case, let's renew. Let's renew. Yes. Okay, there is a Ceratoraptor still in there. Kill that thing, quick. Get it dead. As soon as that's dead, yes, just do it, Snow. Just do it. Do it now. Do your vendetta. Do your vendetta. Okay, it's dead. Protection. Ceratosaurus can wait a bit. I need to be alive and well.
We gotta win this.
Challenge whatever you feel like. Don't worry about it. Maybe I should entrench or vendetta or something instead. Yeah, you should be guarding in some way, but as long as you're not deprotected and are protected, looks like I don't strictly need a sentinel ability going off. Alright, kill fish. Alright, there's one left. Get it quick. Okay, protection.
This is nothing.
Now let's get into the good feeding stoop cycle. So you are dazed. I'm just going to not trust that. I will always foul liquid my days off. I should buy more foul liquid. See, that was great timing, because now I can survive. Okay, now count.
Thanks.
Is it 4? I think it's 4. 1. I'm going relentless assault apparently, real aggressive. 2. Vanilla needs some foul liquid poured on her. 3. I'm gonna protection for a second. Foul liquid her. 4. Oh, she's down. Yee!
Now you're gonna get it. Back off.
Feeding stoop on Saz. Alright, that's okay. Vanilla will take care of it, probably. Please do quickly. Thank you. I'm still in protection. I'm gonna stay there for a second. Until the next feeding stoop. Because I don't trust things. Mediguard is fine. I would rather not be deprotected though. If I could avoid it. But I think with Mediguard and deprotect I'm fine. Okay, got protect up. Feeding stoop is happening. Okay, time for aggression. Alright, start the counts. 1. 2. 3. 4. What am I doing actually?
This is nothing.
So it's coming. I want some steel guard. Now? Do it now?
Win this.
Okay, you got there in time, sort of. Saz needs a thing.
Hold nothing back.
I think that's 1. I think that's 2. I'm doing this very differently from how I normally do it. I think that's 3. And it's causing me a lot more damage. That's 4. I need some healing here? Quickly? I need some healing here quickly. Am I gonna live through this? Yes. Okay, it's fine as long as I'm not deprotected. That's the only status I have to watch for. Got it. As long as I'm not deprotected, it is fine. Don't think I'll be staggering this thing. It looks like that's not very doable, but if I try a little harder, maybe. I think that was 1, 2... You're so slow. 3, maybe? Do I have a TP for renew? I don't. Wait, if that was 4... Do it quick, do it quick, do it now. Okay, we're good. Woo! Yeah, like, I had my method all figured out for this creature, but it's been too long since I fought one and I kind of forgot how to do it. I'm making it work, just with raw power, I'm more prepared in that way. It's pretty tricky, though. Alright, I have deprotect, that's an issue. I think that's 3 right there. I'm going to Steel Guard.
You got going down?
I don't. I think you're good. Okay, so gauge reset. Just gonna have to be okay with that. Wasn't stagger kind of important in this fight? I mean, I can do it the slow way, but I would like to make stagger happen. That was only 2. I can wait. You'll get undazed by the next spit. See? 3. 4. No daze. And an entourage. That sounds good. Okay. Feeding stoop. Metagard takes care of. Okay, now I want Relentless Assault for a second. I'm gonna try for stagger again. So don't get too aggressive with it. Because now he's not taunted. That's 1. 2, I think. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh hey, stagger is about to happen. There it goes. Right, 3 maybe? Metagard sounds good. I want Entourage for this, I think. Yeah, Relentless Assault would be real tempting, but I can't afford it. Was that an interrupt? Ah, I can't trust that. Because, like, when it gets interrupted, it messes with the timer in a weird way. Like, I don't dare switch to Commando for this. Yeah, I don't know what the count is now. But look at those damage numbers, those are nice. Okay, Feeding Stoop. It went through, perfect. Relentless Assault. Smite! Smite, 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 smite! Maybe I should Sovereign Fist. He smited! Cool, alright. I got another Commando hit in there for further staggering, maybe. Okay. Yikes. Okay, so even if not defending, I will live if not deprotected. That's good. Let's do some protection now. I'm gonna be defensive for a second. 1. 2. Remember when I used to have to deprotect? 3. I'm in protection, so I'm fixing it as much as I can. Like, I used to have to put the combat speed on slow for this. That was something. That was 4. So Feeding Stoop coming. Chump, 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 chump. Now I chump on you. Alright, gotta get very aggressive here. I'll Relentless Assault until 2. That's 1. That's 2. I just gotta watch his animations to see what he's doing. That's 3. Mystic Tower. Here's 4. Yeah, Vanille's hurting, I know. I can renew, but it's... I know I have to Metagard. Because Feeding Stoop is happening. I'm deprotected, this could be bad. Will you live? Yes. Okay, I want to renew now.
Ready to rock?
Good, okay. So, yeah. Sacrificed the stagger gauge, but I lived. Oh wait, no I didn't, it's still there. Never mind. Get him. That might have been 3, I'm not actually sure. If so, that was 4, so I'm in trouble. This staggered better take care of all my problems. You can't be launched. I'm gonna potion... Someone else is getting Feeding Stooped. Okay, that's for the best. I need protection now, I got too aggressive.
Thanks.
I could do Entourage. Okay, I'm metaguarding. He's challenged. Mystic Tower. Finish. There we go. Finished. Done. Alright, that's one more Zunitra down. Yeah, expected faster. I don't know how I would get it. By being a higher level, I guess. I got an energy sash, and I'm the Hand of Wrath. Oh man. Alright. Snow has 2 Hands of Wrath. Energy sash. Is that new to me? TP each time enemy is defeated. No. Okay, well, that is that mission done. Alright. So what's left? Oh, Atomos has his own icon there. That's pretty good. It goes in the legends. Alright, Gigantuar still out of range, probably. Neochu still out of range, clearly. So that just leaves double Raktavidya. Yes, that is the next thing to work on. Okay. I feel like that's going to be tractable in some way. I still would love to find... It is Bismarck. How do I summon you? How do I summon you? Like, can I do it now that I've finished that mission? And you're not scared away by the flying thing? I don't want to fight you right now, but I'd love to know how to do it. But yeah, things change when missions get done. Stay away from the water's edge, something something. I don't know how to get close to the water's edge. I want to. But the cliffs are way too high here. So there's some place where I can touch the water and disturb a whale and it'll fight me. Supposedly. But just everything's too cliffy. I cannot go wading anywhere. At least that I've been able to find. Alright. So, that's that mission done. Double Raktavidya next time. I think that's the last one in the circle on the step, isn't it? We will find out. If I go to Cocoon and get some more money... How much money do I have right now? Where does it say? Oh, lots. Oh, I can still do so much with this money. Okay. I might need to make a trip just for a Scarletite, though. Because I used all mine. I sold a bunch of them. Oh, right. This looks like a lot of points, but it's actually enough for one node. Hey, I'll take the one node and the partial. Yeah, so Raktavidya will be the focus of next time, I think. Roll level... Oh, right, you can do... I want Ravager roll level. So hang on, Snow's going for Commando roll level? Shouldn't he do Sentinel? Well, I want both, of course. But maybe Sentinel would make more sense to do first, because that's his primary in super boss fights, at least. And Vanille should go for Medic, shouldn't she? Here I am investing in Ravager. I haven't invested further than that, though. No, I did change to Medic, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, okay. Does this cost change to 60,000? It does, yes, okay. Alright, cool stuff. So yeah, I have enough money to still upgrade. I should do the Saz gun thing and see how much of a difference it makes, I guess. Maybe it'll be helpful for Raktavidya. Maybe I need to spend my money on elemental immunity accessories for the Raktavidya fight. I'm not sure yet, but at least I have a system for gaining the things that I need. I'll see you next time to put it into action for Raktavidya.